Mr. Agnew, please.
I was sitting in this room 5 or 6 years ago, and apparently some of the MEPs from this committee had been to South America because the concern was the imminent imposition of the Mercosur agreement, and there was concern that standards of raising beef and killing beef in Brazil simply weren't the same as they were in the European Union. And these farmers came back saying, oh, no, it was all wonderful. And they were obviously shown what the Brazilians wanted them to see, and they were told what the Brazilians wanted them to hear. It is a colossal country, and I would have said it was pretty well impossible for the Brazilian authorities to really know what was going on, and I'm not surprised that the first people to hear about this were the press. And no doubt, when the Commission officials went there to look at the abattoirs, they were shown what was expected for them to see, etc., etc. And I fully support what Mrs. Dodds said, but when the EU started to throw their weight around in our abattoirs, we were told our traditional meat inspectors weren't good enough. No, it had to be vets from another country, and the cost of killing meat just shot up. And then 2 or 3 years later, we have this whole scandal of horse beef. This was an EU system. This was supposed to make sure that things were done properly. And we just had the wool pulled over our eyes. And one has to seriously question whether the Commission is really up to this sort of work. And if we are going to continue to import beef from a country like Brazil, where the culture of bribery, etc., etc., is very great, and as long as the box is ticked, then everything is fine, then I think the only way it can be done fairly is that there are inspectors from the European Union who go to all these plants where they export, where the beef is exported from, and it's done on a rotating basis, so people don't go native, as the expression is. There's a constant churn there, so there's always a new man coming in wanting to find something to find fault with. The sort of thing that goes on in our own abattoirs with these foreign vets who love to hold things up. That would really put the cost of Brazilian beef up into the British market or any market in the European Union, and we might get a more level playing field. But from what I've heard today, I just have no faith whatsoever in the Commission being able to really guarantee food safety. Thank you.
Well, I think you have to believe in people more. Now, Madam McGuinness.
I have to respond to Stuart Agnew's comments about foreign vets in the UK. I was quite surprised to see that the UK relies quite heavily on non-UK trained vets, because I think they go to the domestic, they tend to work in the domestic rather than in the farm animal sector. It was quite an interesting programme.
Mr. Agnew, to conclude.
Chairman, it's just Mairead McGUINNESS mentioned my name. I'm not sure whether it was in vain or not, but talking about vets and abattoirs, it caused intense resentment, this. We had experienced meat inspectors working in our abattoirs who were craftsmen, and suddenly, almost overnight, we are told, no, they're not good enough for the job. You've got to have a trained veterinary surgeon. I think there may have even been a mistake in the translation. And so they effectively were phased out. Well, our vets do, I think it's a 7-year training in order to make animals well. They don't want to stand in an abattoir watching meat being cut up after 7 years veterinary training. And so they don't particularly want to do it. But the law says, the EU law says, there must be a vet there. And so vets from other countries in Europe who have equivalent qualifications, we're told, and we're pretty suspect about that, they come and take our meat inspectors' jobs, and they don't have the experience. It caused bitter resentment, and it's one of the very first things I would like to do post-Brexit is to see that reversed. Thank you.